Hi, Kelly. Thank you for the gift for Nathan. It arrived earlier today. Nathan was very happy.
I'm glad he liked it. I wanted to celebrate him getting on the honor roll. He deserves a treat for studying so hard.
Yes, he does. His new school has a very challenging program. He's one of the only few honor students.
Wow! He should be very proud of himself.
Yes, I think he is. But he has always been a very good student, and I make sure he's on top of his schoolwork all the time.
I see. I was never good in school, so I can't imagine the hardship of an honor student.
Remind me, how long has it been since you married my brother?
It's been 3 years. I can't believe how time flies. Why do you ask?
Well, shouldn't it be about time you two have kids? I mean, you wouldn't understand how hard it is to support children through school, would you?
I guess not.
Oops! I forgot you can't have kids. You were barren from having some sort of illness when you were younger, right? Have I offended you?
No, it's okay. It's true anyway.
Oh well. Glad you're okay about it. But it must feel awful you can't even hold your own child. My brother must be sad too.
Dan and I discussed this way before getting married. He married me understanding my situation.
Well, I'm sure he understands it, but that doesn't mean he's over it. I wish you two could know how wonderful it is to have children. It's great, especially when you have a smart one like Nathan.
I agree Nathan is really smart. He has been good at everything he does, even as a little boy. I heard his new school is quite far. How's that going?
It's fine, but the commute is quite long indeed. So we're considering to move closer to his school.
Really? Does that mean Simon has to change school too? He's only in 4th grade, right? Would it not be hard for him to transfer in the middle of the semester?
Why are you concerned about Simon? He can go to whichever school that's convenient. He's no good, unlike Nathan. Don't mind him.
Oh, come on, Tara, you don't mean that. I understand Nathan is special, but you shouldn't disregard Simon.
You don't have kids, Kelly. You don't understand what it's like. It's quite a nuisance when you have a stupid kid. It's a waste of time to look after him.
How could you be so mean?
My husband and I are happy as long as we have Nathan. I think Simon is supposed to have a test soon, and I already know he's going to fail it.
Don't be so heartless just because he doesn't excel in school. And you really shouldn't call him stupid or a nuisance. Don't bully him.
I can call him whatever I want to. You're so naive. Why do I have to pay attention to a kid who fails to please his mother? Don't you think it's a waste of time?
Simon is only 10. How can you give up on him like that? He's full of potential.
Blah blah. See, this is what I mean. You don't get it. You can't be such a dreamer. When you have two, you just know.
Know what?
The smart one will always be smart, but the stupid one will always be a failure. I don't blame you if you don't understand. Like I said, you don't have kids.
You shouldn't decide so soon. Maybe Simon is not doing well in school because of how you treat him. You're hurting his feelings.
How many times do I have to tell you that I don't care about him? Chatting with you makes me tired. I have to go shopping now. I only needed to say thank you for the gift. Bye now.
Tara? What the heck is going on?
Huh? What do you mean, Kelly?
Simon came over to my house alone, crying. He said you told him to get out. That you even locked the door?
Oh, that. He went to your place, huh? What do you want me to say? Sorry for the bother?
No, that's not what I want you to say. You actually told him to get out, it's true?
Yes. So what? Do you need to kick him out too? You can if you want to.
Let's say I take him back to your place. Will he be allowed back into his house?
You mean my house? Hell no.
What? Do you understand how hurt he is? Do you not have a heart?
Why do I have to feel sorry for him? He's the problem here, not me.
What exactly is the problem?
Do you remember the last time we spoke? I mentioned he was going to have a test, right?
Yes, and?
I told him repeatedly that he was not allowed to get a bad grade on the test. but of course, he does miserably. I had warned him.
That's why you locked him out? Because of a test? You are unbelievable.
It's called discipline. You do something bad, you get scolded. He's an idiot. I have to teach him a lesson.
Enough already! Simon is not some kind of a pet! You don't call this discipline! He's 10 for crying out loud!
Ugh, cut it off. Mind your own business, woman. None of this has anything to do with you.
Of course it does! I'm his aunt! Dan is very concerned too! We're both Simon's family!
Dan would say something like that. He's always has to be right like you.
Anyone would agree you're being too hard on Simon.
Oh, I know.
Huh? Are you gonna stop bullying Simon?
I have a better idea. I choose to focus on my special boy Nathan. You can have Simon. He's no good for me. You can raise him.
What?
It's a win-win, you see. A barren couples get a kid, and I get to focus on the better one.
Are you serious? He's your own son!
It's okay. I really have had enough of his stupidity already. And it's perfect, isn't it? You get to try your hand at raising a kid.
You know what? Fine, we'll raise him, but no second thoughts.
Oh, I definitely won't have any. We're getting ready to move closer to Nathan's school anyway. You can officially adopt him, and we can just cut all ties.
Yes, I think that is best for Simon. And for me and Dan, too, since we won't be obliged to you in any way. But don't you dare act like his mother ever again.
I won't, I'm sure of it. I only want Nathan, he's the special one. Okay, great, so we're all set. I'll set up the papers and send you his stuff later on. Hi, Kelly. Long time no speak. Are you still taking care of that stupid kid?
Hi, Tara. If you mean Simon, of course we are. He is our child. We're not irresponsible like you.
You don't need to be so harsh. I wasn't being irresponsible. I had made a selection. I wasn't the problem, he was.
It's funny that you don't realize that the fact you can say something like that proves exactly that you are the problem.
Blah blah. I'm glad to see you haven't changed. Same old you, always have to be right.
I will take that as a compliment. Anyway, what do you want? Were you so bored that you decided to pick on Simon again? Because if it is, I'm not wasting my time on a bully like you.
No, I don't give a damn about him. I just wanted to let you know that my baby Nathan has started his own company.
I heard. He's been preparing since college.
Huh? How do you know that?
He's been getting advice from Dan. In case you don't remember, Dan has been in the same business for years. So he wanted to hear what Dan thought.
How come I didn't know that? Oh well, whatever. But you don't think Nathan is so special?
Yes, he is. Congrats.
That's it? Congrats? He just finished college, you know. Starting a company so young. I mean, do you see how amazing he is?
He is absolutely amazing. I'm very proud of his accomplishments. But that's all him, not you.
Don't be so silly. Nathan is amazing because I raised him well. I was a great mother. He's where he is today thanks to me.
You actually think so? Well, believe what you want. I really don't care.
Oh, you're so boring. Are you jealous because you're stuck with the stupid one? Aw, that's too bad.
Simon is not stupid. In fact, he's doing very well. You don't know anything about him.
Doing well? You're so funny. If you don't think that he's stupid, you must be cuckoo too. Hilarious.
You can say whatever you want to. One day, you will see who the real idiot is. You'll be barking like a dog by then, crying for attention.
Like I said, Kelly, don't be so jealous. You're making yourself look silly. It's clear for everyone. A baron like you deserves a failure like Simon. Don't you agree you were perfect for each other?
That we were. In fact, I'm not sure if I ever deserved a great kid like him. And for that, I thank you.
You're welcome. As miserable as your life may be, good luck. I will keep my fingers crossed for you. Goodbye. Kelly? What the hell?
Hi, Tara. Good evening to you, too. What is it that you want?
Don't act stupid. Nathan just called me. He said he wants to cut me off and that he's moving into your house. What the hell did you do to him?
I didn't do anything. He is making his own decisions.
Decisions? Why the hell would he move in with you? I don't understand.
You don't? Like, you actually don't get it. See, that's exactly why he's cutting you out.
Excuse me? Are you trying to pick a fight with me? I've never done anything to deserve this.
Then why is he, huh? If he really thinks his parents are important to him, I'm sure he wouldn't decide to cut you two out.
You must have brainwashed him, or else this is impossible. He would never.
Never, huh? Why so sure?
He always did well in school because of me. He went to great college because of me. I kicked his brother out so I could focus on him, to give him the best environment. I've done everything for him. He should be thanking me.
Was that really for Nathan? Did you really consider his future? Were all your actions for him?
Of course, I have dedicated my life for him. I have given him everything I could as a mother. Everything was for him.
No, it wasn't, Tara, and you know it. It was all for yourself.
Can you not read? I said I did everything for Nathan.
You wanted his brand. You wanted to think you were the successful mom that raised a successful kid. Nathan was merely a trophy for you.
I don't need a failure like you to understand. I only need Nathan to understand what his mother has done for him.
Well, Tara, unfortunately, Nathan says he does not.
What? Nathan said? You liar!
Truth hurts, doesn't it? First of all, you need to realize that you don't understand Nathan. You have forced him to do whatever you want him to do. You don't know what he wants. You don't know anything about him.
Of course I do. I gave birth to him.
No, you don't. You don't know how Nathan felt growing up in your house, or how he perceived you and your husband. You would never understand.
Like you're any better? A baron like you, what do you know?
I know better than you, at least. First, let's rewind a couple years. Why the heck would you think Nathan was okay with his little brother getting kicked out? Do you think Nathan was okay about you bullying Simon?
What are you trying to say?
Nathan never loved you and your husband all this time. Because you treated Simon horribly. And you even kicked him out when he was only 10. Deep down, Nathan has hated you both.
I don't believe you. Nathan has been a good, obedient child. He has studied hard just as we wanted him to.
Nathan was terrified that you'd kick him out too if he didn't. He knew he was helpless if he got kicked out. So he tolerated you and your husband until he could support himself.
But why would he move in with you? You can pay for his own apartment now. You mean nothing to him.
I guess it's that bad for him. He wants to get away from you immediately. But also, he wants to spend time with his business partner.
What business partner?
Simon. You really don't know anything, do you? Nathan has started a company together with Simon.
What? With that idiot? He's not good enough to be running a company. He doesn't have the brain.
As I mentioned before, Simon is not an idiot. You need to stop calling him that.
Huh? Easy to say. I know better than anyone how stupid he is. He never understood any schoolwork.
Simon goes to the same school Nathan went to. I mean, the school is Ivy League, one of the best in the country. If he's an idiot, then an Ivy League must be a joke.
Wait, what? Simon? You're bluffing.
Nope, no bluff. After he began to live with us, he did great in school. He was always an honor student.
I don't believe that for a second. It's not possible. His grades were always terrible.
If he was as bad as you say he was, you were making him that way. Because you compared him to others and didn't give him a chance. But I'm sure this is all too difficult for you to understand.
Fine, whatever. But if what you're saying is true, I have a suggestion. I can take back Simon.
What? Are you crazy?
I'm his birth mother. I had him and Nathan. It's only natural they come back to me. As bad as they made me look today.
Okay, you know what? Just shut up. You are not good enough to be their mother.
Are you listening to me? I had them both. You're in no place to tell me.
You may have delivered them, but that's all. You did nothing for them. Nathan and Simon would never accept you. You have failed miserably as a parent. You are the one who has no place. Goodbye. Afterwards, Tara and her husband came to our house enraged, but Nathan and Simon refused to talk to them. Nathan and Simon told their parents that they never wanted to see them again. They said they would call the police if the parents ever bothered them. Tara was completely shocked and lost for words as Nathan refused her. Everything she believed she had done for Nathan went down the drain. Later on, I heard that she never got herself back, and that the relationship between the couple was ruined as well. The siblings stayed with us for a while, but as their business quickly became a success, they soon found a nice apartment to live together. Dan and I miss the boys, but they come by often to see how we're doing. Simon, as he always has, treats us as his real parents and continues to care for us. We despise Tara and her husband, and how they have treated the boys, but we're thankful for them for giving us the best sons any parents could ask for.